What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. I want to go over the month of September 2024 and let you guys know how it went for us. We are a family of 3, bringing in 5-digit income every month, and we are working to be more responsible with our money and pay down debt more quickly. So if that's something you want to see, then definitely stick around. So let's jump right in and talk about our numbers. So first up, our income for the month totaled $16,364.06. So what did we spend that money on? Well, let me grab my calculator because I want to make sure I add all of this up. Debt is definitely the first category. In fact, I'm going to start with debt first right here. We sent a total of, let me make sure. Okay, we sent a total of $6,757.34 to debt this month. Now that includes our car payment, our other consumer debts, our HELOC, and any extra payments made to those debtors. Now, in addition to that, for some reason, I had a debt snowball payment that was separate, and that totaled $144.64. I think those were the small little trickle payments I was making to the Amex, just to slowly eat away at that balance also. But debt definitely got most of our income for the month. So then let's talk about the bills. The bills totaled $3,410.18. So that is how we're looking so far on like our spread. So basically we spent $10,000 or $11,000 to our bills and our debt, and that was intentional. Now let's talk about sinking funds. I normally haven't been able to contribute to these categories, but this time we sent $786.71 to those sinking funds. So that includes our PTO bank that we just started sharing with you guys, and our tax sinking fund for my businesses, because I want to make sure that I'm sending money to those categories often. So that's that. Now let's talk about savings. I'm so excited to share that we sent $1,371 to savings this month. And when you look at that income amount, yes, Lord, we should be able to comfortably save a lot more. But the truth is, we are so debt heavy right now. If you have not watched any of my previous content, take a look at our my previous videos that talk about the tax scam that I experienced. And so we are working ourselves out of a heavy tax situation where we basically had a tax balance that we did not have the cash for, and so we had to spread it across several credit cards. If you want to know the tea and what happened and all that craziness, then definitely check out that content. Okay, then let's talk about cash. I'm going to skip down. I did have $670 this month that I used for cash, and that amount changes. I don't cash stuff anywhere as often as I used to because a lot of our payments are electronic now, a lot of our income. But if I do get cash, I'm going to share it with you guys and budget it. Okay. Oh, look at that. My button that came off, y'all. Okay, so let's add all of this up and see how much is left over that we spent on miscellaneous. Now, this is the category that I wish we could have done a little better with, but 16,364.06 minus Okay, guys, we spent $3,224.19 towards our miscellaneous categories. Now that includes paying out my admin team, social media guy, food, any expenses, anything where like you're going to pull out a card to spend it and it's not debt. Like I'm talking about debit card. I'm sorry, not debt. It's not credit. So these are like debit card expenses. These are transactions that hit our bank account. And I'm going to start tracking them here so that I can share more and about what goes on. I'm going to try and do a better job with that. But you can really see that a lot of our expenses. I mean, if we even just flip back, I know I've already had to spend more on food because of that possible port strike. Excuse me, I really wanted to make sure that we had enough food in the house for that. Then, let's see, what else did we spend money on? I love the fact that you can just flip back and see. Oh, that includes money that Micah gets also. So like he gets paid twice a month, $200, you know, his personal spending money. We have any business expenses that might come up. Those are the types of things that we're looking at. So bank fees. So you can kind of see like where our money was spent. And for our first month back budgeting, I am just happy that we were consistent with our content and our tracking so that I can really have a good start, a good restart. So if you add all of that up, you do get 0. And that is how our month of September went. If I were to grade us, I would give us a heavy C, like maybe like a C minus, because I really don't like that we had to spend so much in the expenses category. Now, expected expenses such as paying the team out and stuff like that, that's different. That's a no-brainer. But I'm talking about, you know, having to spend extra on food and all that. I just feel like this category is chaotic and I really want to hone in more. Now, wins, I want to look at my goals. I did have some goals listed here. For the month of September, it was to save, and we did do that. The goal was to save $1,650, and we ended up saving $1,371. So not too far off. I'm really happy with that. I did not pay for housekeeping. We paid extra on the rental property credit card because we are paying down the property taxes that I pay annually. So that was about $2,700 or $2,900, which is crazy for a townhome in Maryland, but that came out, that hit our credit card in July. And so it's now September and it's almost paid off. So I'm happy about that. We were able to cancel some subscriptions like Peloton, y'all, because we're doing P90X right now. So I don't need full use of the Peloton, and you can still ride and use the bike. You just have to watch TV and watch, you know, another workout somewhere else. So I feel like our goals were accomplished. We did save consistently. I did feel like I unplugged a lot more. We did send extra to Amex. I do need to still pay this bill. I forgot about that. But for the most part, we did really, really good. So I will take it as far as goals met. But let me know in the comments below, how did it go for you guys in the month of September? I love talking all things budgeting. If you have not checked out my recent HELOC update video, definitely do that if that's something that you are considering for paying down debt more aggressively. I share an update on when I plan on getting back to the HELOC and really hitting it hard. It is going to be very soon. I also was mentioned in a recent news article, and I want to share the link with you guys. It'll be in the caption if you guys want to check it out. Your girl got her first little comment, you know, quote on a Yahoo Finance article. So check it out, And I'll see you guys in the next video. That's it. I'll talk to you then. Next video will be our October budget plan. So I'm excited to share with you guys what October will look like, hopefully. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, love, and budgets. What is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Rochelle, and I'm back with another budget video. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Let's talk about October 2024, y'all. I cannot believe we are in October, but yet here we are. Now, I have a lot of goals this month. First, I want to pay extra to the HELOC for the very first time in a while. I'm so excited to do that. I want to send some cash to our travel sinking funds, our travel cash envelopes, because we are going to be traveling later this year. I have a bill I need to pay, and I still want to be able to save consistently. So let's see how we're going to accomplish all of that. First up, let's talk about the income. So for the month, we plan on bringing in a total of $14,698.20. So how are we going to break that down? So first up, my husband's W-2s should equal about $6,600. Then next up, we have my sister-in-law's income. I don't plan on working as often this month. I do have a lighter calendar than usual because I'm not taking on as many new clients at this time since we'll be traveling. So let's see how much money we are going to bring in. Okay, so only about 3,800 this month. Honestly, I wanted to bring in a little more than that, but we'll see. We'll see. I am going to focus on my other sources of income, such as YouTube and my products that I sell. So I really want to get consistent with my content again. So that's more important to me this month. Okay, so other sources of income. Let's see, I have my virtual work. So client 1, I'll just say clients 1 through 3. So let's see. Hopefully we'll make about $2,500 from those clients. Then YouTube for sure. Let's hope we make that $100 minimum this month like we did last month. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and commenting on my content. And then I never count this until it happens, but my business, my budget shop. So we'll see if we have any income from that. And then, of course, the rental property, which should bring in about $1,713 for the month. So I think that's all the income sources that I can think of. I'm feeling really good about that. So let's see what that equals. 6,600 plus 3,800 plus 2,500 plus 1,713 plus 100. Okay, I'm still off. Actually, it's a little more than that. So I don't know why I got less. Oh, you know what it is? One of these clients, I have to take out money for, like, you know how you pay with a credit card, like pay a bill online, they pay with a credit card. And so that's a fee incurred that I eat. So that's why it's a little bit less, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll keep it the same. Okay, so now let's talk about how we're going to spend it. First off, I plan on sending $5,782.90 towards debt. That's the car payment, that's the credit cards, that's the HELOC minimum payment, all that good stuff. So that's a huge chunk of the income going towards debt. Can you imagine if we didn't have to pay that? Ooh. Okay, next up are our regular bills like rent, electric bill, and the like. That's going to get $3,455.19. So we'll try to get as close to that as possible. That's rent, electric, AC, water, Wi-Fi, everything you can think of for what you need on a daily. Then next up is food. I am lowering our... I know I said I was, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it at 1,300. I was going to lower it to 1,000, but no. All this strike going on and all that stuff might be happening. I got to check the news and see if it's even still going to happen tomorrow, but yeah. So yeah, we're keeping food and expenses at $1,300, and that is for household expenses and food and toiletries, all that stuff. Next up, let's talk about savings. I hope to save more than this, but at least $940. I had to pick a number, y'all. And the truth of the matter is I cannot send as much to savings if I want to focus on the HELOC. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Next up, okay, we did payments, bills, food, savings. Okay, my team that helps me with all of my work, I plan on paying them about $850 this month. Miscellaneous expenses, I plan on throwing a little luncheon party. So I want to have some money for that. $725.56. I have a possible doctor's appointment, like a wellness visit. And I just want to start having money to the side for that type stuff, for those events. So that's going to be that amount. And then sister locks. I do plan on having, let's see, sister locks is going to be about $435.07 of expenses that I plan on making this month for the business. Micah is going to get his usual $400. Our rental property, we got to pay the property manager $256.95. And I'll take a look at the credit card because I feel like I paid for lawn care. So I want to zero that out. Once it, finishes, once it lands completely and isn't still showing as pending. What else? What else? What else? Family is going to get $175. My RA business has some expenses. I'm trying to lower it, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm about 3 seconds from turning my website off because most of my sales honestly come from TikTok and Instagram, like Facebook Shop. But I just feel like my website costs so much money to maintain. And it doesn't, at first it didn't matter because I was bringing in so much income to cover, with my sales and everything, but we're not back there yet. We're not back there yet. But it's okay. 130.78 for RA. Giving, we're going to give 125. Eva, her courses should come to a total of about $106.75. She is still homeschooling. And we have some bank fees of $15. So if you add all of this up, you should get $14,698.20. This is just like the bare minimum of what I would like to see happen with our money. So let me see how much all this is. $51.27.99 to bills. Super, super ridiculous. I was trying to see, like, why isn't my debt snowball carved out? I included it with the debt, y'all. So that is why you don't see it listed separately, but you will see me break that out over time. Week by week, you'll see my debt payments. So don't worry. And we still don't know how much income we're going to bring in for sure from my budget shop. So that'll be extra money. I might do a little extra with sister locks. We got options. I'm looking at a possible increase for my rental property income. So our goal is just to do the bare minimum and make a plan for the money we know is going to happen. And then if we have anything less or more, we switch gears and we make it happen. Okay, so like I have PTO listed on here, but I don't add anything to that unless Micah works overtime or unless I get tip money from doing hair. So we'll see. We'll see how we're able to contribute overtime to that category. But I think that is all for the month of October. I am excited to see how we do. I'm excited to not be working as hard in terms of doing hair so that I can focus more on my content with you guys. This is what feels right to me. I miss vlogging. I miss budget content because it really keeps you focused and keeps your eye on the ball. So here is to a wonderful October, hoping that the HELOC really gets hit hard this month. And I can't wait to share my progress with you guys. Let me know in the comments. What are you looking like for October? What is your plan for the month, y'all? Let's do this. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace, love, and budgets.